these are all the ones I mentioned, right? These are all the ones I mentioned. So if I had to tier list them, if I had to put them in order, one through 10 right now. Here's the thing. There's more than 10 listed here. There's definitely more than 10 listed here. So some of these are not going to make the top 10, right? So, number 1, anime of 2024. I'm going to tell you right now, hey man, it's frieren. It's frieren. It's one of those ones where it's like, frieren had so much of everything that I like. Not putting it, honorable mentions go hard. No, my honorable mention, look, when I tell you, can I get a bit bigger, please? Can I do that? Oh, yeah, I could flip this around. That's okay. Boom. We'll flip it around. Frieren hit all their emotions. Facts. We respect frieren. No, my honorable mentions, you could ask OG and you could ask Shadow. My original list was like 18 or 20 long, and then I fought to get it down to 15, and then I got it down to 12, and I was like, yeah, this is as far as I can go. I was like, if I go any further, it's like, I don't know if I could do this, bro. I don't know if I could do this. So number 1, we got frieren. That's an easy one. That's actually an easy one, right? Number 2, if I'm looking here, number 2, actually I can say number 2 is pretty easy too. Dan is definitely number 2. I love romance. I love something that I haven't seen before. I love the characters that they built. Everything fucking dope. Dan is right under frieren. I would say the only thing frieren has over Dan, that and here's my subjective tier list, right? Here's the problem with me versus other people. I think we can all agree all the shows listed here, good animation, good story, good characters, right? All these shows, like we're talking, like the difference between them is minuscule. I feel like the difference between most of these shows are minuscule, especially the top 5. Once I get the top 4, top 5, it becomes very much what moved me. What did I relate to the most? What was something that actually, frieren? I almost cried in frieren like 2 or 3 fucking times, bro. It really moved me. It impacted me. If it has impact, it's going to be higher on my list than something else. Because, again, characters, world building, all that stuff. When you get into the top 5, like those things are all 10 out of 10s. It's all about what's your flavor, what moved you. It becomes very subjective in the top 5. So for me, my top 5 will always consist of what moved me the most, what made me feel something, what gave me an emotion that I didn't think I would feel from it, what gave me a lesson that I carried with the rest of my life. What moves you? That's how I pick my top 5. Valid frieren plays it. Don't forget the music. The OPs are fire. Oh, we're doing that next week. Then the intro will win the award at the Crunchy thing fast. All players with it fast. Never mind. Then that won't be in it till 2026 awards, which is dumb, but okay. Okay. So Dan's number 2, right? Now, what would I put as number 3? Ooh, boy. I'm gonna put Bleach. I'm gonna put Bleach number 3. I'll put Bleach number 3. I'd be a fake Bleach fan. 1,000-year blood. I'd be a fake Bleach fan if I didn't put Bleach in the top 3. And this time it is actually number 3. Bleach is number 3 because although Bleach was absolute fire both cours this season, and it did move me, and it had a lot of twists and turns that I wasn't prepared for, I feel like there's elements that frieren and Dan still did better or move me more. Actually, can I be honest with you? I'm switching Dan and Bleach. Nah, I lied. I'm switching Dan and Bleach. Nah. I was literally just thinking about it. Bleach moved me and made me feel more things than Dan did. Dan has a hype though. Dan has a surprise. Dan had the, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but holy shit, this is fucking cool. I don't want to let that, oh my god, this is cool emotion overshadow the fact that tybw was cooking. He had his pen, he lit it on fire, and he was literally in his fucking diary like he was Eminem talking to Stan, bro. Absolutely fucking fuego. I'm swapping Bleach and Dan right now. And I feel good about this. I feel perfectly good about this right now. Right? Those top 3 can flip-flop and you can't be wrong. I agree with that. The only thing I'll say, for the year, for me, Nah, yeah, you're right. Anybody else, if these top three were to flop, I won't be mad at you. But I gotta give it the frieren, bro. You got 1A, 1B, 1C. I like that. I actually like that a lot. 1A, 1B, 1C. The fact that and I say this and I don't say this lightly. The fact that frieren multiple times in the season, either one made me cry, two made me reconsider my life, and three made me have a greater appreciation for life, longevity, friends, family in general. When you really got me in my emotional bag, bro, if you're a show that puts me in my emotional bag, yeah, you're fucking cooking, man. You're absolutely fucking cooking, bro. And that's just that, man. That's just that. Now I agree frieren competes with a lot of media, not just anime. Facts. Freeren's just too special. 100% agree. Okay, now we're getting into some nitty gritty. This is where it gets hard. All right, I think I could say with confidence, Oshinoko. Oshinoko. Yeah, Oshinoko is taking in fourth spot. I could say that. I could say that with confidence. Oops. Number 5. Oops. Damn. I can say Oshinoko. Frieren made me feel a lot like Hunter x Hunter made me feel. Ooh, I like that. Hunter x Hunter did make me feel a lot. Different feelings, but I know what you mean. Any show, any piece of media that could really make me feel something. Ooh, Oshinoko definitely made me feel some shit, bro. All right. So yeah, I'm putting Oshinoko up in that bitch. Now, here's where it gets hard. Here's where it gets hard. Number 5. After this number 5, I feel like after this number 5, I feel like after this, it very much becomes whatever. Kind of made me feel stuff all the time. Stop. Oshinoko feels like it's combining 5 different genres. Combining 5 different genres and doing it well. Make sure you throw in that last part. And doing it well. Like holy shit. I think this one is gonna be a little. It does a lot in just 12 episodes a season. Yes, the fuck it does. It does. It does a lot, and it doesn't. It does a lot. It leaves you wanting more, but it also doesn't leave any gaps. Does that make sense? I think I said what I want to say well. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest with you guys. Right now, I'm struggling for this number 5 spot. No, as soon as I said I'm struggling, no, I'm struggling. Right now, I'm fighting between Dangers in My Heart, Kaiju number 8, and Blue Lock. I'm fighting hard right now. That's what I'm looking at for number Dangers. To be honest, don't say that because I was leaning towards Dangers. I was leaning towards Dangers, and I feel like you saying that is gonna sway my emotions. But I need to hear some argument because Blue Lock. Don't get it twisted. I almost cried in in the finale of Blue Lock. I really almost fucking cried. And there's episodes in Blue Lock where like I was like, yo, this is so fucking fire. It reminded me of sometimes my own inadequacies when it comes to playing ball. It reminds me back when like when I played rec ball when I was in elementary school, I was good as fuck, right? In the 8 to 10 league, those 3 years I was in the 8 to 10 league, I was balling, bro. And then I had to move up to the 12. I had to move up to the 11 to 13 league. And I found myself like at the bottom of the food chain. And watching Blue Lock reminded me of those feelings of looking around and being like, yo, this person's faster, this person's taller, this person's stronger, that guy can shoot. I can do a little bit of everything, but oh my god, I'm not the best anymore. I'm not running the league no more. And it was like a real blow to my ego. And a lot of times it reminded watching Blue Lock reminded me a lot of those times and those motions and how I had to overcome my inadequacies to really get the hang back in the league. And then by the time my second year in the 11 to 13 league, I wasn't the best player in the league, but I was good enough where I didn't have performance issues anymore. So like that's why like Blue Lock holds such a special spot in my heart. It's tough, bro. Oh, you got a little. Nah, it's just dangerous because remember the growth they had. It could be Blue Lock had top 5 episode of the year, so nah. You got a little reason to Blue Lock. Do I? But I just realized saying that Mushoku Tensei was this year too, my boy. Oh yeah, where Mushoku at? I thought we added that. That might be top 3. Mushoku Empire had a top 5 episode this year. I'm not gonna lie to you. I loved Mushoku Tensei. It was absolute heat. But when I looked at all the anime that came out this year, and I don't say this lightly, I really don't say this lightly. Everything I have on this list, I kind of remembered it better and I enjoyed it more. Not saying Mushoku didn't produce a masterpiece. Not I like 2 years ago, it was in my top 10. I bought the first edition manga because that's how much it was on my mind. This year's Mushoku, it was fucking dope. If I had to replace something on this list with Mushoku, it probably would have been Gushing, but Gushing was better to me. I like Gushing more. Mushoku Tensei was fire this year, but I like Gushing more. You're right. I'm gonna go Dangerous, bro. Dangerous in my heart. And then so for number 6, number 6, I'll put number 6. I'll put Blue Lock number 6. I put Blue Lock number 6. Blue Lock. It's good to be talking about the ones that didn't make it anyways. Oh yeah, I'm always gonna talk about the ones that didn't make it, bro. The ones that didn't make it are still dope. See, I'm only putting 10. As you can see, we got 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 4 left, and there's a lot of space here. Interested to hear what you guys say? Oh, we definitely talk about it. Definitely talk about it. So I got Dangerous. I got Blue Lock. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Damn. Right now, looking at this list, I'm gonna tell you right now, Aya's not gonna make the list. Aya's just not gonna make the list. Honorable mention. Aya's gonna be on. Aya is honorable mention number 1. Honorable mention number 1 is Aya. Yeah. I'm gonna say, damn. I'm gonna say Konosuba, honorable mention number 2. It's easier to do it this way. Honorable mention number 2, Konosuba. All right, that makes it a little bit easier. That makes, oh, you know what? Actually, I lied. Honorable mention number 1. This is gonna be number 2. Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku Tensei. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier. I'm gonna say, looking at this right here, I'm feeling like I think I'm gonna go Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon as my number 7. I feel good about Delicious in Dungeon at number 7. I do. It's getting, somebody here is not making it. Number 8. Okay. Now it comes down to, what did I like for number 8? What did I like more? Did I like Kaiju number 8 or did I like Solo Leveling more? Did I like Kaiju number 8 or did I like Solo Leveling more? Because that's the 2 I'm looking at for number 8 right now. Kaiju at 8 would be fitting. Honestly, I was leaning at Kaiju anyways. Yeah, I like that. Kaiju number 8. Now I have to say, did I like Solo Leveling? Did I like Solo Leveling more than I liked Gushing Over Magical Girls? Ooh. Solo Leveling 2 Solo. I love the character in Kaiju. Kafka? Nah, I like Kafka. I like Kafka. I like the homeboy that has his back. I don't remember his name. I like the girl with the fucking axe. I like that his goal is to reach the baddie that he's been chasing since he was a kid, that he swore he was gonna protect. I love the world building with the fucking monsters being sentient, being smarter, the mystery behind why they chose to inhabit a human. What is this monster that's in him? A friend or a foe? Some of the monsters' evolution and the frequency of them showing up. Oh, it's fucking crazy. Shinomiya, that's her fucking name. Goddamn Shinomiya is always rich. There's a lot of good personalities in Kaiju. Yo, my lieutenant homie, the short lieutenant homie, who's like, yeah, I'm so fast, I'm not good at fighting the big Kaiju, but little Kaiju like you, I eat your ass up. And it's like, oh, oh damn, you finna eat my ass? You finna eat it up all the way? Damn. Yeah, I like it. Lieutenant Hoshina, my man know all the names. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna put solo leveling. You know what? Honestly, no, I'm not. When it came to the number 8 spot, it was between Kaiju number 8 and solo leveling. But now that I decided that Kaiju number 8 gets the 8th spot, and I'm looking at Ranma and Gushing over Magical Girls and solo leveling together, nah, I'm putting Gushing, bro. I'm putting Gushing. I'm putting Gushing. I went with Gushing, and I feel okay about that. Oh, Gushing was peak because of how unexpected good this story was. It was. And there was actually a lot of moments that moved me because like some of the girls' backstories were really fucking dark, but at the same time kind of relatable as fuck. And I just kind of fuck with it. And I also like a story. I also like a story where like one, you're riding with the bad guys, but two, I like a story where like the good guys aren't as good as they seem. And you actually have to question like, are the good guys the good guys? Are the bad guys the bad guys? What is going on with this bullshit here? There's another mystery to uncover somewhere in here. And I really fuck with it the long way. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. When it comes to this 10th spot, I'm telling you right now. Wait. Also, you know what? I'm gonna do something controversial. I'm actually gonna take out Alia and I'm gonna say apothecary. Apothecary. It's gonna be honorable mention. Alia's just out of like to the shadow realm. To the fucking shadow realm. I didn't talk about the apothecary because it was half in 2023, half in 2024. I think when I did my best anime 2023, apothecary made the list because at that time I didn't know there was a second cour coming out. But honestly, you're right. I should have put it in the same level as frieren, but then I would have had to go back and examine all the other winter anime, and then by that extension, I would have should have excluded all this year's winter anime. But I didn't want to be like Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll's kind of stupid. So like I don't feel bad for this. Because you came out of nowhere with this damn cat, for real. Yeah, Aya getting gutted. Yeah, sorry, Aya gotta go, bro. Yeah, because then Eminence and Shadow would have been in. Better off doing it this way. Yeah, see, now I got put in Eminence and Shadow? Nah, bro. That's too much, bro. That's too much. Don't get twisted. Don't get twisted. I'm gonna say something controversial. Did I enjoy Eminence and Shadow? Yes. Would I ever put it in my top anime 2023 or 2024? No. I said what I said. Don't kill me. I said what I said. All right, Eminence season 2 wasn't as good as season 1. That part. That motherfucking part. Don't let Lee hear that. Lee knows how I feel about Eminence and Shadow. Look, believe it or not, off camera, me and Lee have a lot of discussions about a lot of things. And there's things, especially anime wise, we definitely don't agree on. Very much so. I ain't gonna lie, when I'm ready to take like guests for the radio show, like actually have like guest spots for the radio show, like the Breakfast Club type shit, he's definitely gonna be guest number one. He gotta be guest number one. How can he not be? But I'll make sure that each guest I have, I wanna do an episode that's like dedicated to be catered to them. So, like, yeah. We love this show, but the truth must be said. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. So for this 10th spot, whoever I don't choose is just getting eliminated from the list. I'm not putting it as honorary mentions, 1, 2, or 3. These are solid. These stay right where they are. So It's either Solo Leveling or Ranma. Oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough because Solo Leveling did exactly what it's supposed to do. It delivered on every fucking front. It was nothing but smoke beginning to end. They got thick fucking bitches and a good story and a convoluted mystery in the background that makes you want more. Ranma 1.5, a lot of it was shock value that I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I wasn't expecting it to be as funny as it was. I didn't expect to really care about the characters. I came into it completely blind, but I also came into Solo Leveling completely blind. But I kind of knew the gist of what I was getting into. Ranma was a complete fucking surprise to me on every facet. So the question becomes, what moved me more? What made me feel more? If I'm being honest with you, I think I have to go with Solo Leveling only because the MC really encapsulates how I kind of live my life. I understand that I am not the best at anything, but one thing I know I'm going to do, I'm going to outwork, I'm going to not quit, and I'm going to get up every day and outwork the fuck out of the nigga next to me who has all the talent but is not willing to put the work in. I am always going to strive to be better and continuously improve who I am as a motherfucking person every goddamn day. I'm gonna wake the fuck up, put my feet on the ground, and the devil's gonna say, "Oh Lordy, he coming!" Solo Leveling gets a spot, bro. Solo Leveling gets a spot. Cause that encapsulates the entire feeling of fucking Sun. That's it. That's it. I'm good with it. Okay, this is where I'd say Solo Ranma was good, but man, the story, it's only shenanigans and cute girls, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the emotional and the relatable parts of Ranma was amazing. The comedy was top fucking tier, and I don't say that a lot about a lot of shows that are funny shows. The comedy in Ranma was actually funny, fucking hilarious, like real fucking belly laughs, bro. It's not often I can say that, but I will say, I can say with confidence though, yeah, nah. Solo Leveling, it spoke to the thug in my soul that when I'm feeling like a bitch, the thug's like, shut your ass up, nigga. It's time to beef up and get the fuck out. And it's like, yeah, yeah. So I gotta go Solo Leveling, bro. Gots to. Rama's remake too. So you could put Solo Leveling with a clean conscience. Rama was heat though. It is he. Is he for what it is? Was Rama funny in Konosuba? No, no, no. I will say, I can say with confidence, the first time I watched Konosuba season 1 and the first time I watched Ranma season 1 or part 1, whatever you want to call it, I would have said Ranma over Konosuba. It really took me watching Konosuba. It took me watching Konosuba season 1 and 2 and being like, it's okay. Then I rewatched Konosuba in dub, and then the jokes were way funnier in dub and also made way more sense. But at that time that I watched the dub of Konosuba, I also had a better understanding of some of the jokes. I had a better understanding of the isekai culture, of Japanese culture, and of the tropes of isekais and guilds and dungeons and fantasy anime. I understood a lot more stuff better, and I watched it in English language naturally. So Konosuba on the second watch through was amazing. And then Konosuba season 3, because I had all that experience together, even though it was in sub, I was well versed and prepared for Konosuba season 3. And because of the rewatch, I had a lot of the knowledge fresh in my mind. So Konosuba season 3 fucking smacked, bro. 10 out of 10. Peak fucking cinema. But it was a lot of work went into me understanding Konosuba versus Ranma season 1 was just like, oh shit, this is just fire, bro. This is just fucking fire. But no, I definitely put Konosuba. As a whole, Konosuba is funnier than Ranma. But it took me a while to understand why it was funny. IDK, they both had me weak at times. That's true. Better understanding of that isekai trash. Absolute facts. My sauce Mahoians. That is today's special radio show, Top Anime 2024. I hope you enjoyed it. We got number 1 at frieren. We got honorable mention to Muchiko Tensei, Apothecary Diaries, and of course Konosuba. It's been a lit show. Make sure you be sure to comment down below. Give me your top 10 list of anime 2024. What moved you? What didn't move you? Do you think my final list, do you think it's base? Do you think it's lame? Do you think it's great? What would you move around? What would you switch? What captured your attention? Remember, we're live on Twitch every Monday night for the live show, so you could call into the radio show and you could join, discuss, talk, get something off your chest, or just show some love. If you're listening to this on Spotify or watching on YouTube, make sure you comment down below what's your favorite anime for 2024, your top 3, your top 5, your top 10. Let me know so we can share. If you see it, and never forget, we're going to end this right here. If you see the sauce, share the sauce. I appreciate y'all. I'm your man behind the cam, DN. I'll catch you next one, and have a happy new year.
You nasty.
You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.